Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we're looking into Aries general guidance message for the upcoming week. Now, if you find the message is helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. And at the end of these messages, I pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. So be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. So Aries, let's dive in and see what we can see for your upcoming energy for this week. Most important message here for Aries, Spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. King of Wands. You may be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could also be representing you taking the lead, you making a decision. We'll see how this plays out into the reading. The energy surrounding you, Aries, is the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands. The challenge here is the Temperance, Page of Wands, Four of Swords. And in the outcome, we have the Eight of Wands, Chariot, the Hanged Man. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And this is the advice. We'll pull it over at the end. Definitely feel here, Aries, that you're coming to the realization that there's a particular person or maybe a way that you're showing up. It's not working for you anymore. It's no longer working. And I feel like you're taking the steps to either distance yourself from this person or change this behavior pattern. Okay? The Five of Swords, the Devil with the Ten of Wands. Now, the challenge here is you've lost patience, right? Whenever we have any cards in the challenge, we read them in the reversed position. So, this has been impinging on your health, on your wealth. I feel like you have dealt with it for some time up to this point, and now you're at this point of, I need to let this go. I need to move forward. There needs to be some changes that were made. Okay? Clarifying this Five of Swords, the Devil energy with the Ten of Wands is the Seven of Cups with the Three of Swords. So if this is a behavior pattern that you're kind of indulging or overindulging in, it's like you're coming to the realization that this was like a coping mechanism to deal with things that transpired in your life before this. Okay? For those of you that this is a person, it's like you've dealt with this person because of the longevity of the connection, but you're coming to the realization that this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. Either way, this reading is telling me that you're taking the steps to move forward. You're putting yourself first. So because of the energy that's coming out here, Aries, now you could be dealing with the fire sign because we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands in the reverse as the underlying energy. I feel like this King of Wands energy, Aries, ultimately is your energy. It's like you're standing your ground, you're setting boundaries, you're letting go of things that are not working for you, that don't have your best interest at heart, and moving forward. And because you're in this energy, there are new opportunities that are coming in that are being presented to you. And so it's hard to want to stay in this space when change is just right in front of you. Now, if this is a person, closing out the chapter properly is going to be important. And the reason why I say that is because, especially like, let's say this is a friendship. And this is a person who you've had a friendship with for a long time, but they just always want to go out with you and always want you to do things with them that, yeah, they were fun at one point in your life, but it's like now you're moving into a more calmer space, a more stable space. And this doesn't really align with what you want for your life. It's okay to say that to this person, you know. And what I would recommend is showing appreciation for the positive times that you have had, the positive experiences that you have had. And so saying, you know, we've had some good times, we've had some bad times, we've learned a lot together, we've grown a lot together. I'm wanting something different for my life, and I don't really feel like we have as many things in common as we used to have. It doesn't mean that I'm not your friend. It just means that I'm not going to be hanging around as much because we're not doing the same thing. We're not on the same vibrational frequency. It's okay to say that. This lifestyle that we're living is becoming too burdensome, and we have to make some changes. It's okay to say that. I do feel like this was impinging on your happiness, on your ability to be happy and to be content with yourself, with your path, with your purpose. Moving into this space, it's like your perspective is changing on this. It's like up to this point, you endured, and now you're choosing a different path. It's understandable that there are some people, places, and things that you're going to have to leave behind to move into this calmer space. Even though it's a happy time, you're moving in a positive direction, there's still an energy of mourning a loss. Does it make sense? Those are still friendships that you at one point cherished. Those are still people in your life, situations in your life that brought you to the point that you're at right now. It's not something that you will ever forget, right? But you will move forward from this, right? It comes a point in time where we want something different, whatever that is, okay? Even if it's like we're on a path of working and nose to the grindstone, at some point our brain switches to where we want something different. Maybe it's a human thing. I honestly feel like it's like a leadership quality, which Aries are leaders. Moving forward, you're moving into a happier space, calmer space. There are still people from your past that are going to try and get your attention. And it's up to you, Aries, to set that boundary with that person, that place, with that thing. Does it make sense? You have to get clear on what it is that you will and won't accept and expect in your life, and then stand your ground on that. Let's pull over your advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, personal readings, all below in the description box. So Aries, this is exactly what we were just talking about. There's sacrifices that are being made or have been made up to this point. And because you're moving into a different direction, there's still going to be some more things that you're having to leave behind. Trust the process here, because everything is happening for a reason. And the more you're able to let go from the past and align yourself with your future, the more these new and abundant opportunities are going to come in. So being open to new experiences, trusting the process, and again, closing out those chapters. That's how you solidify those endings. Pull out the pendulum. Give you a second to hold the question in your mind. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what do my Aries friends need to know? That is a no. So your soul truth message coming out for your reading, Aries: where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action: share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Beautiful, beautiful. So Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.